All right, so we're back. Today I'm going to show you how to make a high protein beef and avocado with some onion, and we're going to build a little Mexican style stuffed pepper. How long should it take? Not very long if you're prepped. That's the key. Preparation is everything. So I've got a container of beef with a whole family pack of beef already done. It's going to make my life real easy. I've also got this little chopper, which I've done up some chopped onion in because, again, I have it prepared. I've got a little bit of salsa I'm going to add just for the extra flavor, a little something inside, just a little extra. And I've got one avocado I'm going to cut fresh. I got one pepper I'm going to cut fresh and a container to put it all in. Here's the thing. You want to get it right, you're going to just measure it on your kitchen scale. It doesn't matter about the recipe as far as servings and all the other stuff. You want to make one, make two, make three, whatever. You can take it from this dish, okay? And if you're going to basically stuff your pepper full and you've got extra left over, just eat it out of the bowl. Don't make a big deal about it, okay? So here's how it goes. I put the bowl on the scale. I zero the scale out. It's at 0. Then I can add what I want. So here comes the beef. I'm just going to throw that down into there. And also, you can put it in ounces or grams, whatever you like to measure in. I'm going to do ounces, so zero it out at ounces. And I'm going to put that in here until I get about 4 ounces of beef cooked and ready to go. And I say about, but I'll be exact. That's 4 ounces of beef right there. Done. Burger part taken care of. Then I'm going to go to the onion. Just put a little bit of onion in there. So how much do I want? Well, I'm going to move that to grams and zero that out. So the beef's all done and taken care of. Here comes the the grams of onion. So zero it out. Put a little dash of the onion on top of there. And I'm going to round that off to 20 grams. There, being picky. Dead on, 20 grams. That's just me. Okay, do what you like. If you like onion, don't even put onion if you don't like onion. That's fine. Here's the next thing you're going to need. Your pepper and your avocado have to be cut. That's about it. You can put the salsa in now if you want. Check this out. On the label it says a quarter cup or 50 mils. So 50 mils is what I'm looking for. That's a serving. That's going to give me, 4 carbs, and it's going to give me 2 grams of sugar. It's going to give me 320 milligrams of sodium, blah, blah, and blah. Here's the deal. I'm going to follow the label for the serving. The serving could be off by 20% according to the regulations, okay? So they're allowed to go above or below, depending on whatever narrative they're spinning. So I can't trust this to be perfect anyway. There's no such thing as perfect. Here's what it is. Perfect taste for me is all I'm looking for. So I got this spoon. It's got some onion on it. Totally wipe it off if you want. It's up to you. Is this your jar? You can get a different spoon, okay? For the people who are going to freak out, I'm going to grab a clean new spoon. For the people who are not going to freak out, cool, I like you. All right, here we go. So what is the serving size again? It's milliliters. So I'm going to switch my scale to milliliters, and I'm looking for 50. All right, so here comes 50 actual. That's 25 right there, 1 tablespoon or whatever it works out to. There's 50 right on the pin. 50 milliliters. That's a serving. So it's basically 2 of these spoons. Done. Keep it simple, right? So now we've got our beef, our onion, our salsa in there. We got to cut that avocado. Done this in previous videos. Some of you want to see what I'm doing, so I'm just going to move that over for a second. I cut the little stem off on the end, just like this. So that's off the end. And then I just put a slice over the middle, like that. Push down hard enough that I can feel it kind of goes into the center, and then you can just spin that thing. Once you spin it, the seed comes right out. Okay, because I kind of leaned into the seed. That's cool, right? Who cares? Grab the scale, bring it back in. How much avocado do you want? Well, you're going to get what you get. You can use half or you can use the whole thing. I'll just use half for this one. Putting it back into grams. If you're tracking, it's up to you. Who cares? You can use your onion spoon, use your salsa spoon, or if you like doing dishes, go get a 3rd spoon. I don't care. All right, grab what you need. Here comes your next one. Spoon out from the inside your little avocado skin right there. Just spoon it out. Now this avocado might have needed a little bit longer, but there's the avocado. Put that right on top. She's a beaut. 35 grams. If you're tracking, throw that in your tracker. 35 grams of avocado. If not, cool. If you do bites, licks, and tastes, you can go ahead and do that too. All right. Then I've still got half an avocado. What I could do is put the seed back into that. I got that seed stuck to there, so I just kind of knock it off. Throw it back in if you want. Put that back inside a Ziploc bag and throw it in the fridge. You can keep that for later. Or eat it right now, either in your dish or spoon it out and eat it raw. Whatever you like to do. Again, it's up to you. Have fun. This is your meal, your creation. Check this bad boy out. That looks pretty good, right? Can I get all that into that one pepper? Well, I don't know. We're going to find out. Also, you can mix and mash this up into a real, mix now, whatever you want. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of the pepper now. Right? So pepper, we're going to go and we're going to cut the... trying to figure out which way I do that now. All right, so I'm cutting the end here. I might be doing that wrong. All the chefs out there are going to be like, no. That's how I do it. And then I reach into this part here and those 4 prongs and just pull out that center core. Done. And I got a pepper, right? Stuffed. Not yet, but gonna be. So I'm just pulling out that little extra on the inside. Bang it down so you can get all those little extra seeds out of there. Done. Yes, I got a hell of a mess. Who cares? I'm gonna get food. I'm gonna get it ready. I'm gonna get a meal here. That is a clean looking pepper, is it not? Yes. Want to wash it? Go do a wash real quick. Okay? We're back. And unedited right there. That's a nice clean pepper. All right, we're good to go. So here comes the final stage. We got to stuff this thing with our good mix that we made here. So if you want, you can kind of shred up the avocado a little bit. I'm just going to use my knife real quick because that's my style. Keep it simple. Boom. And then I've got the onion, the beef, the avocado. Check it out. Right? Spoon into pepper. Throw that extra avocado in there. You know what's coming. You know. I'm going to overflow it a little bit. Pack it down. Right? Get it in there. That's the way to do it. All right. And you can add salt and pepper and seasonings if you want to, whatever. Check it out, folks. That is a beauty. Stuffed. Now, you want to do something real cool, you could even put a little bit of cheese on top, throw it in the oven or whatever, and bake this if you want. Or you could be totally, I'm hungry, I need to get going. And how long did this take us? This video has been running for 7 minutes. 7 minutes to make stuffed peppers. Live, unedited. That's how we do it. And again, you can eat this just like this, or you can cook it, put it on a fancy plate, and serve it. You can make 3, 4 of these. Here's what I have left. Okay, I overdid it a little bit, but that's where the rest of my protein and stuff is at, so I'm going to eat that too with whichever spoon I choose. So you can go with your salsa spoon, you can go with your onion spoon, you can do double spoons, I don't care how you do it. Have fun, make your meals. This is a Mexican-style stuffed pepper because I called it that, and I'll see you next time.